If you're a small business owner at zero, you need 3 years to get financing,
Okay.
right? So if you're starting off and you're selling curios, things from Kenya, right? You need to be in business for 3 years because I need 3 years of financial statements.
Okay.
So what they do is that the dollar amounts that they're going to finance you are smaller. So SBA starts at 25,000 if I'm not mistaken, depending. The 7A and they have minimums, but that's where you start. Somebody who's going to help you.
Okay.
Go into it.
So if the SBAs are starting at 25,000, how much are you starting at? Or that's something.
No.
My friend, it's commercial.
No,
It's commercial.
It's commercial.
I'll say this. No, what I was gonna say
Yeah.
because I was told I'm not allowed to curse anymore. And
Maura, how did you? First of all, you have over 20. Is it 20 or 25 years?
I'm 25. This
Oh,
year.
you have over 25 years experience
Yeah.
in commercial banking. Like how have you survived banking for that long? And you're talking to someone who was in the industry for at least 15 years, but
6
now
months.
you've been there for close to 25 years. How have you survived in that industry with all the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs?
So and thank you for asking that question.
Yes.
Real good question. So when I first started working in banking was in 2001, which was a financial crisis.
Yes, it was the bubble.
The bubble,
Yeah.
the tech
bubble,
the
yeah.
tech bubble just hit, and we were hit with questions, and we didn't know how to survive. Right, and nobody figured it out. So then, what happened? We moved monies to real estate, and real estate went from the 2001 bubble to 2008.
Yes.
Put things in perspective. So
Yeah.
all we did was just move funding from one side to the other one.
Okay.
Right. So survival was how to adapt. When you come into this financial being, and I say this to young individuals who want to come into finance.
Yeah.
There's a difference. So I'm a commercial financial person. You were commercial and you were an investment banker. We're two different people, right? I work on just general facts today. Investment bankers look at what's going to happen today and
in the future.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Correct. We live in a different world. So that's why I'm very careful about talking about investment bankers. They get paid the big bucks, but they also take the biggest risk,
Yes.
right? Commercial bankers is a contracted. We're very calculated in what we do.
Yeah, so when we were having a conversation about, what we're going to discuss about this show with a group, Mike said he knows nothing about commercial lending. And I think it represents...
Banking.
Yeah.
Lending and banking.
He said commercial lending,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, because Maura is a VP for commercial lending.
Yes.
The Harbour Bank of Maryland.
And,
yeah.
and it's not
So-
commercials for marketing.
No, not commercials for marketing.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it's good, because there's a lot of people who hear this term, commercial banking, commercial lending, and they don't know exactly what it is. If I have, like a small aka business, I'm selling a few things off my my pickup truck or off the trunk of my car. Can I come to you? I have a commercial activity. Lend me some money. Or how does it work? What exactly does a commercial lender do?
That's a great question. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start from the beginning in terms of what you said.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been 25 years. I'm a beast.
Okay.
In terms, I've been in this industry for so long, which it means I know how things have gone right and how things have gone wrong. So how do you begin? Great question.
Yeah.
Right? If you're a small business owner at zero, you need 3 years to get financing.
Okay.
Right? So if you're starting off and you're selling curios, things from Kenya, right? You need to be in business for 3 years because I need 3 years of financial statements.
Okay.
So if you don't have that,
At the bare minimum.
at bare minimum,
Okay.
but if you don't have that, the government has the SBA, Small Business Administration, and then within the Small Business SBA, there's something called the SBDC, Small Business Development Corporation.
Okay.
It's a micro financer. So what they do is that the dollar amounts that they're going to finance you are smaller. So SBA starts at 25,000, if I'm not mistaken, depending. The 7A, and they have minimums, but that's where you start. Somebody who's going to help you.
Okay.
Go into it.
So if the SBAs are starting at 25,000, how much are you starting at? Or that's something?
No.
My
friend, it's commercial. It's commercial.
I'll say this. What I was gonna say, because I was told I'm not allowed to curse anymore, and my mom's watching right now.
Hiya.
And she said I can't.
Hi, mommy.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
So you better behave well.
Yeah, I have to behave well.
Yeah.
So we can start anything at 25,000 and up.
Okay.
Right, and because we have other community lenders, so it's not to say if you need a $5,000 loan or a $1,000 loan that we don't have a team that can help you. It's just not going to be me.
Okay. You only help the big boys.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll build big.
Okay.